Hi everyone. So I was talking to my husband Mac tonight at dinner about something that has come up quite a bit this week, and I figured while we're talking about it, I wanted to go ahead and come do a short video on it. And this topic is one that has been very interesting through the cancer experience, and I'm sure many of you have experienced this, and that is the interactions between other people and you as a cancer patient, most specifically strangers or acquaintances, people that you don't know very well. And I will call this something similar to the experience that I assume some pregnant women go through, where strangers either feel too comfortable, where they come up and touch your belly, or don't know what to say to you and just stuttering and feel very, very awkward. So I have found in the past week or so, ever since I finished chemo and my hair has started to grow back, that I must look more cancer-y in a way than I did before with my specific and more purposeful shaved bald head. So I think that it's been very interesting how strangers in particular have responded to me over the past couple weeks. I've had the most awkward interactions that I've had throughout the entire experience thus far. And they have all been with people that I do not know at all, in public specifically. I have been hugged in public by strangers. I've been kissed in public by strangers on the cheek. I have been talked to for 15 to 20 minutes about various things in other people's lives. I think the bald head kind of prompts people to feel more comfortable with you than they normally would and to strike up a conversation. And the biggest thing that I have realized about this, aside from how awkward these situations have been, is that really people are projecting their feelings onto you, and it really doesn't have anything to do with you. Your bald head and what you represent is just a trigger for people in regard to whatever connections or context or experience that person has. So when I have kind of gone through these experiences, specifically the hugging and kissing woman in Marshall's the other day, she had a daughter that had cancer, and at first I was really weirded out about how odd the experience was and how this stranger was hugging me and kissing me in public. But then I realized that she was expressing emotions to me and talking about her feelings in the way that they related to her daughter, and I was just something that was a connection to that. So I think it's allowed me to be a little bit more compassionate to strangers and other people when they have these kind of oddly personal reactions or interactions with me, when I realize that it really has to do with them and it's not about me. But I do think it's interesting, and I'm wondering if any of you have ever thought about it in the same way that I have in regard to it being similar to a pregnant woman and how they may feel about people touching their belly. It's interesting when you think about it, it's something that people can see and can connect to, and they see this part about you externally that maybe other people wouldn't normally share. You wouldn't normally share your health struggles or issues with strangers. So to have something physical representing something that's going on for you health-wise, it kind of gives people this avenue to discuss personal things with you where normally you wouldn't. So I'm just going with it, but I just thought it was so interesting that I've had this happen so many times in the past 2 weeks, and I felt like I needed to do a little video about it and see if this has happened to some of you as well.